Hey friends, I'm JoMo, and today we're going to be playing Stardew Valley. Come join me. Morning everyone. It's another beautiful day in Stardew Valley, and today it's the flower dance. But let's quickly check the weather for tomorrow so we know if we're gonna need to water our crops. The weather forecast for tomorrow is a beautiful and sunny day. That's good to know. Let's head out and start harvesting some of our crops. We also have a lot of watering to do. And it's gonna be our first potato harvest of the season. That's so exciting. We also need to put another treasure chest here so that we can organize our items a little better. We have a cauliflower, and we're even gonna harvest some parsnips later that we grew down by the little pond. Let's quickly make sure that Shomi is getting enough water for the day as well. It's really important to stay hydrated and drink lots of water on a hot day. Look at all these potatoes we've grown. There's so many of them, and we're gonna sell them to Pelican Town so everyone can enjoy them. But let's head into the garden and harvest some potatoes in real life. Our garden is looking really beautiful. There's all sorts of things growing like peppers, tomatillos, tomatoes, and flowers. And check this out. We have so many daisies that grow in the backyard too. Daisies are perennial flowers that come back every year. And you know who else loves the daisies? Is soldier beetles. Soldier beetles come out during the spring and eat other pests like aphids. And we have a huge strawberry patch growing as well. Some of them are red to eat and ready to go, and some of them still need some time to turn red.
Is that a new content video? Or is that the same one?
And we even upcycled this plastic pipe, drilled some holes in it, and planted strawberries in there as well that are doing great. And here's Talia, picking our first patch of potatoes. Watch this. Wow. Potatoes are so fun to plant and to harvest because there's always so many of them and they're so easy to grow. All you need is a little bit of soil. Anyone can grow potatoes and they don't even need that much water to grow. Potatoes are a starchy vegetable. And did you know that they're 80% water, but they still have vitamins and minerals like vitamin B and C?
Look how big these ones are, Talia. Oh, nice. We've got a patch of cuties.
And we even got Quincy to help us harvest a bunch of potatoes too. They come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes and even colors. You can find red potatoes, purple potatoes, brown potatoes, and even yellow potatoes. Can I get a close-up? Look at these beautiful potatoes. You see all the root systems here that connect the potatoes to the leaves above? The potato leaves above the ground harvest sunlight so that it can pass energy down the root systems in order to grow the potatoes. Here's Quincy pulling out some more potatoes. They're big and small. Cute. Have you ever made anything with potatoes before? If so, I'd love to hear about it. Look at this funny shaped potato. There's so many of them. Look at these potatoes. And we even have so much more over here. Gardening and farming is so fun because it's so rewarding when you harvest things that you can actually eat after waiting so long for them to grow. And we're pretty much done harvesting potatoes in the backyard and in Stardew Valley now. So after we put some of them in the sales bin for Mayor Lewis to come and collect, it's time to head down to the flower dance. And the flower dance is really fun, but I also feel a little bit shy to go because the flower dance means that you might have to dance with someone. So it can be a time where lots of people feel vulnerable about their feelings and a little bit shy to dance in front of other people. After we pick these parsnips, we're gonna finish watering our strawberry patch. Spring in Stardew Valley is almost over, so it's important to make sure that we water all of our crops so that we can get one last harvest before the season's over. Once summer rolls around, we're gonna be growing other things like tomatoes, eggplant, and so much more. Potatoes can also be grown in spring and the summer, so they're a really good vegetable to plant all year round almost. And here we are at the entrance of the flower dance. This is gonna be so fun and really interesting. Let's check it out. I think I see Pierre selling stuff at his little pop-up shop. Pierre is always so busy selling stuff. He has some seasonal plants, some flowers, a scarecrow that we could put on our farm if we wanted to, cool. Daffodils, dandelions, and all sorts of fun spring-related items. Hey Elliot, I wore my best shirt for the dance. This sort of thing doesn't happen very often. That's true. Elliot is always really well dressed though. Hey Leah, how's it going? Hi JoMo, glad to see you here. Nice to see you too, Leah. Oh, there's Willie. I should have brought my fishing pole, says Willie. Of course he would say that. Now this is the life, huh kid? Sweet wine and a babbling brook and warm air, says Pam. Hey Gus, frog season is really starting to pick up. Frog season. Hey Sam, you know what? I admit it, I really like flowers. Me too. Sebastian. Oh no, Sebastian's really nervous. I really hate dancing in front of everyone. It's so embarrassing, says Abigail. Excellent sauce, says Shane. Shane's enjoying the food. Hey Carolyn, I wish Pierre would spend this time with the family. Whew, I'm stuffed. Hey, have you tried the red jelly, says Emily. Not yet. I wonder if Emily would dance with me, says Clint. You should ask her, Clint. Gulp, I'm nervous, says Penny. I like dancing, but this one is a little stilted. The old timers really love it though. Let's ask Penny to dance with us. Hey Penny, will you dance with us? Oh, no thanks. That's okay. I'm working up the courage to ask someone to dance with me, says Harvey. It does take a lot of courage. Hey Linus. Hey, it's nice of you to talk to me. Spring is almost over. What a shame. That's okay. Marnie says, love is in the air and I'm still single. That's okay, Marnie. Marlon says, Marnie looks lovely today. You should ask her to dance with you, Marlon. I'm just enjoying the scenery, says Alex. It is beautiful out, and there's tons of amazing flowers. I'm practicing my dance moves. It needs to be perfect, says Haley. That's kind of funny. Flowers? I can hardly see them, says George. Jas says, someday I'm going to be the flower queen. That's not fair, says Vincent. Why can't I be the flower queen? That's right, everyone can be the flower queen if they want to. Shane's busy enjoying all the yummy food at the flower dance. I think we've talked to just about everyone. Should we start the dance now, says Mayor Lewis. Let's see, I think we've talked to everyone, and it looks like everyone's actually ready for the dance. So let's start it. What do you think? Wow, that was fun. And it's time to go home. It's already pretty late. Everyone was dancing for a really long time, but we're back on the farm now. You know, I was pretty shy about asking someone to dance today, and it required us to be a little bit vulnerable with our feelings. Do you know what being vulnerable means? Being vulnerable with people means that you want to express something that you're feeling, and you might be a little afraid about how someone else might react or what they might do in response to what you want to say to them. Deep inside of us, we all have the courage to be vulnerable with our feelings. And it's important to remember that there's always someone around who loves you and cares enough about you to listen to you when you need to be vulnerable with someone. And did you know that learning how to be vulnerable and expressing your feelings is an important part about growing up? Feeling shy, angry, sad is all part of being vulnerable with your feelings. And it's okay to feel any of those. And oftentimes, talking to someone about those feelings is the best way to learn how to deal with them. Even grown-ups feel vulnerable with their feelings a lot as well. And sometimes, kids are actually better at being vulnerable and expressing themselves. Thanks so much for joining me for another day in Stardew Valley. I loved harvesting potatoes with you and taking you with me to the flower dance. I actually want to be a little bit vulnerable with you right now and express my feelings and tell you how much I love spending time with you and taking you on all these amazing adventures with me in Stardew Valley. And we even leveled up in farming and have some new things that we can create. And I hope you continue to join me in the next episode of JoMo Kids. If you want to learn more about being vulnerable and having courage, one of my favorite books is called The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. It's a book that I read so much growing up, and it taught me so much about being vulnerable and having the courage to express myself. I hope you read it too, and I'll see you next time.